going to get supercharged today? Is it going to be Jordan Westberg, Alec Boehm, Kyle Raleigh, or Zach Eflin? It's probably going to be Jordan Westberg because MLB The Show community loves the Orioles.
They do love the Orioles. I mean, like, I guess it's fair. I guess
they had Tatis and Vladdy in San Diego over the weekend.
Yeah, the Jays were in San Diego. Won another series, took 2 out of 3 there.
So Vladdy got to see, I'm looking at the videos now, you got to look at Joey Bats and Josh Donaldson's jersey. You got to see his Pops jersey. That's cool.
Yeah, he took a trip down to SDS. While he was there, the cover boy. Seems kind of funny if he hadn't been there yet, like if they did all this stuff somewhere else.
Yeah,
but hey, who knows?
I would assume that they sent him there to do like his face scan and stuff. But,
yeah, you'd think so.
I mean, you'd think. I mean, but the cover art kind of just looks like something they could have just done on their own. They just took like an in-game picture, probably.
It did seem like they kind of last minute picked the cover athlete a little bit this year. It felt like it was less planned out than it had been in the past. It just, I don't know. It gave me that impression, even when they were like showed the trailer and then Ramon was like, "Oh, we filmed all of that like a week ago in 6 hours," and it was like, "Oh, you like didn't have this planned all winter?" Like, so who knows? I mean, maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they were trying to get somebody and it didn't work. And who knows? I could be completely wrong. You would think they would have it planned out for a while, no matter what. But it just seemed kind of funny when it like they're acting like he hadn't been there before. Almost like it makes it sound like it a little bit. But it's cool to see him there, and like that'd be. Maybe one day we'll get to go to SDS and go down that hallway of.
We'll get our coach dolls.
Yeah, care packages and coach dolls. That's all I'm here for. Just kidding.
That's all you're there for.
Just kidding.
Just that now.
But like the Vladdy card that everybody got this year is so sweet. I want it so bad.
Yeah, that's what you want. That's fair.
Well, they got a lot of cool stuff. Nah. The bat was cool. Like they get a bat. That's true. The Negro Leagues jersey. They got a lot of cool stuff. It's actually I thought one of the better ones that I've seen over the last few years. Like they always get cool stuff, hats and jackets and shirts and whatnot, but I don't know.
Yeah. That's true. That's fair. The Vladdy card, obviously the hat, all that stuff is always cool. Just kind of a cool collector's item deal. So that's not so bad. But yeah, man, we're here. Another episode. We've got an unexpected Lightning card happened.
Yeah. I don't think anybody predicted that one.
No. And I'm like, I was like, dude, they're going to make it. I said they should have made it either Trout or Betts, but I was like, okay, they're not going to go for like that. I thought they were going to go for a higher overall, like a 97-ish type of overall, not a 95, but we ended up getting Bobby Witt Jr., which he plays 99 speed, 99 stealing.
It's not like a blow you start. It's not like a blow you away hitting card, but I feel like it's getting more hate than it deserves. Like I still think it's pretty good. Like, and the fact that it's pretty easy to get, it's basically free if you keep up with the season award programs, which are super easy to do. Like it only would have taken you like 20 minutes, half an hour, maybe an hour tops. Like on
I didn't even do it that first day because I got busy, and then I was like, well, it's free. I'll get it at some point. I got it like the next morning or something like that. But it was super easy to do. Took no time at all. It was especially because obviously guys like you and I and most of the community have been keeping up with that stuff because there aren't very many programs in the game. It's like it's weird looking at the programs tab and every single one of them is completed. It's like, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, when it's a Friday and that's all you get is like this hour-long program, it's kind of wish there was a little bit more to it or something else that they added. Besides obviously the $30,000 pack that nobody wants to buy or 30,000,
which everybody wanted to buy for one card. That's not even worth it in the pack because they added 94 overall Ellie De La Cruz as part of the season awards in the 30,000 stub pack. But if you do a side-by-side comparison, and somebody did, the live series with the Buxton boost is better. So it's like, why would you spend $30K on a card that you probably have earned in a pack or something like that? and you can just use him, and he's actually better because I think he gets better fielding, and he has more power versus both sides than just one juice side. So it was kind of funny. I'm like, dude, it's so great how they added a card that's better with a captain boost than it is like an actual card. So
yeah, it gives you. It's weird. The season award packs I find are weird because like they're high. They've been higher overalls than what you get in the program, but I don't think any of the cards have really been like that good.
yeah,
Like what was the first one that O'Neal Cruz, like his cards usually play well, but again it wasn't something that like, you know, if there's a card that I really want or think is good, like then I think it might be worth spending, you know, 100K stubs or taking a chance on the pack, then, you know, fine. But I haven't found that too many of them have been ones that I was like, oh, I really want to try this card out. Or
none of these are anything that is really blowing anything out of the water as far as the cards we've gotten so far. I mean, O'Neal Cruz, Ellie De La Cruz, cool. But I think everybody in the community expects that they're going to get a roster bump at some point with the updates coming. I think it's next week or this Friday.
This Friday, first roster update.
This Friday. I would assume that they're going to get a pretty decent ratings boost because they're probably both going to be golds. I don't think either one of them hit diamond, but I know both of them are off to a really good start IRL. So,
yeah,
I just know that if those guys end up with like really good like overall bumps, but they're both end up higher overall than Christian Yelich, it's rigged because Christian Yelich is having like back on MVP level type of season to start the year. Granted, he's on the 10-day
right now.
Yelich, I think he's like a 76 or a 77. He's just 77. He's a silver, yeah. So it's like he should be close to like an 84. Honestly, by the time the bump comes, I don't know if he'll go diamond right now, but he should. He should get close to it because he's nuts.
Yeah, I'm just looking through it. I'm like, I wonder who might go diamond. I'm like, Glass now I could see going diamond.
Yeah, him for sure.
Who was it? There's somebody. Gunnar Henderson, I think, might have a pretty good shot. He's been pretty good.
A lot of the Orioles cards are about to get expensive because I think a lot of them are about to go up. A lot of those guys are going to be pretty juicy. Obviously, they're going to keep Felix Bautista on the roster because they don't take certain injury guys off, but they take certain injury guys off of certain teams. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
I never understood that. Like last year, it was like, what was it, 2 years ago when Tatis Jr. got suspended? They put him in the free agency, but Edwin Diaz was on the Mets the whole season, and he tore his ACL like right before, like during the World Baseball Classic. So it was like they knew he wasn't going to play, but they didn't put him in the free agents because he was going to be an expensive card.
Yeah.
So it was like, I don't know, very weird.
Yeah, it's really random kind of how they decide who's going to do what. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I've never been like a huge roster investment guy. I know there's some people that just like spend tons of time and all their stubs investing in guys. But I was heavy into it back before like 2 games ago when they changed everything. They changed all the sell now prices and stuff, man. Back when like all the different diamonds had different values and stuff, man. It was so much fun. To like, or no, all the diamonds were the same. They were all 5. Yeah, it was all
5K quick sell. So you would just buy like, it was like the 1 year Salvador Perez went diamond. I think I had like 150 of them, and just so quick sold them. It ended up like almost 2 million stubs or something like that. It was insane. Like, but I mean, it was fun. But now they kind of
took that all away. It's a lot trickier with the quick sell values now.
Because they don't want to have people play the market, apparently.
Yeah, if you go from an 84 to an 85, your value doesn't really increase, like almost barely at all. You have to jump a couple spots. If you go from like a low gold to a diamond, then you can make some stubs. But it's kind of tricky sometimes picking who is actually going to make those jumps.
I still think the best investment ever was that 2020 Randy Arozarena. He was a bronze going into the playoffs, and he finished the playoffs as a diamond player by the end of the final season roster update. So like I had like over 100 of them. I was just buying them. Like after like the first playoff game, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna keep buying. I just kept regular buying him. He was like 100 stubs, if not less, and then he just kept going up and up and up. And I'm like, all right, well, I have enough of him now. So. But then he went diamond. I was like, if anything, he's going to go up to at least a gold. At least he'll be worth like 1,000 stubs each. So I still made a good investment. But anyways, back to this Bobby Witt, man. Yeah, we needed to get all 4 of the season awards from the program, which was Garrett Crochet, Michael Conforto, Ronel Blanco. And then the last one that they just added was Spencer Steer from the Reds, which he's meh. He hits well, but his speed and defense are atrocious. So it's kind of hard to use him. But I did see somebody using him in an events game the other day. I think it was just probably for Team Affinity because he had a bunch of other NL Central guys.
Yep.
But so I was like, you know what? But I don't know. I'm still so against like this whole buying pack method to get the better cards. Like they put the 94s in the buy packs, but then the free ones are the 93 overalls is the highest guy. So it's like, you guys just tugging at our chains, man.
Yeah, we'll
but they
see.
did give us a free 95.
Like, I mean, I assume it's going to just kind of be the same throughout at least all season 1. I'm still like, yeah, I'm just interested to see. I mean, I know we're a bit of a ways away, but once season 2 hits, like, are they going to change up any of this stuff, any of the way they've been doing things, or is it going to kind of just stay the same all year?
So.
I think a lot of people hope so. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about kind of this season awards thing being this kind of weekly little mini programs that add up, as opposed to giving you kind of like the one big monthly awards program. Because that was always one of those things that, you know, you can look forward to, and it's fun to do, and takes up kind of like a whole day or two. I guess it would be better if there was just more other things that they were putting out. Like, I mean, tomorrow it says I think it's tomorrow, we just get a conquest map. It's like, okay, like for just, that's the thing we get is like a conquest. Like, I don't know. Like,
I don't have another conquest need.
Yeah, hopefully it's like, yeah, at least get some fun packs in it. Otherwise, like, what's the point of just like putting out a conquest map? Like, that's not what we need. Unless you get, if there's a good card that comes out of it or a lot of fun packs, then hopefully we get something like that. It seems like there should be something to it for them to actually put it on the calendar as like, here's your content here's your Tuesday content. I'm sure we'll get another random pipeline headliners. This whole pipeline thing is so weird to me too, because it's like, it's so random and they're just in packs. Well, I guess all the Team Affinity cards, but it's like why are we getting all, like, what's even the point of these packs? Like, they're not really cards that people want or asked for. They're just kind of there. Yeah. Which I guess there's a good thing to it, because then it means like I'm definitely never spending stubs on it. Unless there's like a Ricky Tiedemann Blue Jays card that comes out, then I'll probably spend stubs for that. But there hasn't been a single one of these cards out of the headliners or the pipeline pack that I've like really wanted to get.
Yeah, you've been like begging for a Ricky Tiedemann card this whole time.
Just give it to us.
Then they had it like,
there was like there was a random
shop.
It showed up. You could look on the app and search his name when the first spring breakout pack came.
That's what it was.
And there was like a Tiedemann card there, and I was like, huh. And it just and then they did the second pack, and I was like, okay, it'll be in this one, and it wasn't. We got that Addison Barger, but just I don't know. Hopefully, maybe he'll come at some point. I mean, at least, you know, we got Danny Jansen and Kirk, and then we got this Yariel Rodriguez in the season awards. So that wasn't a card in a pack. So I was kind of happy about that. Because he's actually looked really good in his 2 starts so far. But
so far, I like that he's got a high K per 9. So he's a decent little card to have. I like using him. He's got kind of a slow windup for online, so it's kind of easy to steal on him, but because even when a guy is on base, his pitching motion doesn't really change much. It's still kind of pretty slow, but other than that, and then these pipeline packs. Of course, there was a Brewer in there, made me upset. Waiting on his price to drop, but it hasn't yet. That Joseph Ortiz, even though it's like Joseph.
He can't be that expensive though. He's one of the.
He's like $15K. All those cards right now are still going for like $15K. I just looked a little bit ago before we started recording, but it was like Chase DeLauder, Sebastian Walcott. Everyone likes it because Buxton boost.
That's all I see. That's all I see on Twitter when new cards come out. It's like, oh, does it get the Buxton boost? I'm like, I haven't.
That's all people care about.
I haven't used the Buxton boost since like week 1, week 2, maybe. But I feel like I don't see that many people use it. I mean, I haven't really played ranked much lately since season 2 or since the newest season came out. So maybe people are still using it a lot in ranked seasons, but I don't know. There's like so many other cards that are better.
I haven't seen a lot of people using them in ranked seasons anymore. I was using Buxton until I P5'd him, and then I took him out of my lineup. Like now I'll just set because we got that other captain card.
Yes,
that they gave us for free. That was cool. Shout out to Daddy Dimmu for basically the night before asking for it, and then sure as shit they dropped one. And I was like, I tweeted at 6 a.m, and I was like, "Hey, look, you're a godsend."
They should have given us just give us one hitter and one pitcher, not just.
They should have gave us one of each.
Just give us one of each. But yeah, it allowed me to get my Paul Molitor Jays one just because that was like one of the Jays cards, and I'm like, oh, there's no way to get this card now. Until I wonder how many people at the beginning of the year were spending 25K stubs buying those cards. Because when they had the packs in the market for 25K.
I forgot about that.
It just seemed like a lot for one of those. 5K, I probably would have bought a couple. But 25, it's like, ooh.
Yeah, 25 seems like a lot. That does seem like quite a bit.
It's a good sign, though. Hopefully that means they're going to start, with them putting that pack for free in there, and then also the having some of the spring breakout Soul Series packs in Team Affinity, it gives me hope that we're going to start to see a few more of the kind of the packs that have been cycled out of the market and some of those for free. Hopefully do it. STS. It only makes sense, right?
I did pull that one, or I pulled the Addison Barger for just for you. I took him just for you.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's actually been playing really well in AAA this year.
Has he? Nice.
Excuse me. Yeah. So far.
Yeah. So Joey Ortiz, he's actually the one that I need to complete because I'm gonna start I was getting ready to start a YouTube series where I just do a Brewers theme team, and just as the year goes on and add players that kind of get better as it's going on. Because now they're starting to get some diamonds, and I'm also gonna mix it in with guys who used to play for the Brewers. There's some guys here and there like Josh Hader, stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I was like, something fun to do. But now the Joey Ortiz, he was the only guy I needed that wasn't a gold or a diamond fielder. Because I had to put Sal Frelick, who's a silver, at third base. And I was like, well, it sucks because I would like to use somebody else. But it is what it is. I'll get him at some point, I'm sure. They'll put him in one of those packs or something like that. I'll end up pulling them. But
my 2024 Jays team's looking not bad. I need Dalton Varsho to get a card because he's been going off lately.
Yes, he is. I saw your tweet about him having more WAR than Moreno and Luis Gurriel combined.
He's tied with Bobby Witt Jr. for the American League lead in WAR right now.
Really?
Yeah, he went on a tear. He has 5 home runs in the last 8 days. And he's the best outfield defender in the league. They showed a stat of outs above average or defensive runs saved, one of those two for outfielders. And he, in the last 3 years, and he has 30 more than the next guy. He's just.
Well, you can claim him all you want. He's still from Wisconsin, so I'm claiming him.
Yeah, I just want him. If he gives us, what is he? He's got 5 homers right now. If he can give us 25 to 30 this year, plus this level of defense, I'm super okay with that.
Yeah, he's super solid in left field for sure. Yeah, man. And the free captain cards, and then obviously the season program. We didn't go into the cards that you get to get Spencer Steer. It was Colton Cowser. It says is the youngest Orioles hitter with 2 doubles and 4 RBIs since Cal Ripken. Apparently,
it's funny because if you look, I don't know how closely you've been following the Orioles, but Colton Cowser's had so many home runs in big games, and it's just funny that this is the Topps Now card that he got for this. It's 2 doubles. It's I'm pretty sure he had a 2 home run game a day or two after that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, and then obviously you said Yariel Rodriguez, first Cuban-born pitcher to start for the Blue Jays. That's wild. I did not know that. That's a cool one. Also, I hate that it's sideways, but
the only other Cuban-born player who has pitched for them, I think, was Kendrys Morales pitched an inning or something when he was on our team.
Wow, that's a name.
Yeah, then we got what?
That guy had 0 speed in MLB The Show. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep, and then Lawrence Butler, who, you know what? For as many people want to shit on the A's, they've kind of been getting some some Tops Now cards and stuff like that this year. So that's been kind of cool to see. So you can kind of have like a decent A's themed team if you wanted. Because I mean, now we got that. Then we got, what was it? In the season awards, if you were to buy the packs, there's that Mason Miller and the Shea Langoliers, which Shea Langoliers having a 3 home run game, only getting a 91 overall card is hilarious to me. Like, that should have been the one that Ellie, because Ellie hit the 2 homer. That was against the Brewers. He did hit the inside the park home run, and he hit a 450-foot moonshot to dead center against us. So that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. 3 home run day is still kind of more impressive than that. Sorry, Ellie. Especially it was the way that Shea Langoliers had it too. That I think they scored like 4 runs all game, and he was responsible for all 4 of them, and 3 of them were home runs.
I think he had 2 solo shots and then a 2-run shot in there.
Yeah. So kudos to him. And then I ended up finishing I don't know if you've done them all yet or not, but I finished doing every single one of the Negro League storylines.
I have not. No, I have 2 left
I finally completed them all. They're very cool. I just did them. I was going to record them and post like YouTube videos for them, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do these and kind of like just enjoy it for myself more than anything. They were really cool to watch. Bob Kendrick does a really good job of narrating and telling the stories. It's pretty funny. Like, he's really good at like hyping these guys up pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
So it was really cool
awesome
to see. So I'm curious. They haven't announced anything about this Jeter storyline yet, so I'm curious to when that's going to drop next. I think it's got to be coming.
I think it should be soon. Like, they said it was only going to be, they made it sound like it was happening pretty, like it wasn't going to take too long. So
yeah, because obviously the Jeter, the first ones came out opening night, and then yeah, it's got to be coming up soon.
Yeah, we'll probably get it maybe like the 1st or 2nd Friday of May would be my guess. Because we have a decent amount of stuff coming this Friday. I mean, we have roster attribute update, new mini seasons, show classics program, new event, and then the ranked update where you can finally finish the ranked program to get DeGrom or Mike Cameron.
True.
So I'll have to play some rank this week and get caught up on that because I haven't played a single game yet for this season.
Yeah, theshow.com. What we got? Nothing on theshow.com as far as any live content. New Conquest map.
Yeah.
Yep. First roster updates, new mini seasons. I wonder what the card will be for that. And then there's new mini seasons. Dude, this is again. Look at that. It's Friday. First roster update, mini seasons, classic program, and an event and reg program update. So a new event. Oh shit, that means I gotta buy those cards because I'm not gonna get 20 wins by Friday.
How many do you have? Any? You can. I mean, I guess it depends how much you can play. If you can't play enough,
I stopped playing because I was focusing on the BR, and then I honestly the last couple of nights I've been so like not playing MLB The Show because I just been focusing on other stuff. So I haven't really played much. I played some events last night while I was watching one of the wrestling pay-per-views, and I got a couple wins here or there. But I don't know. It also got to be like 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, I'm tired. It's been a long week. Plus, I went out Saturday, so it was like I was kind of in recovery mode on Sunday. So I was like, I am going to bed. I can't deal with this today. So,
yeah, I'm at like 9 wins, I think. So I got to fit in. I should be able to get it all done. But I mean, now that they have rewind packs, it's like gives me less incentive to actually get the 20-win player.
Yeah, it's true.
I do need to get to my second rewind pack because I sold my Brian Abreu.
I also need to get those. That's pretty much the ones I need to get to so that I can at least get those for the collection. Because otherwise I'm going to run out of stuff for that. But those are the main ones I do need to get for sure.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see what happens with this Show Classics program. Because if there's not like one of these choice packs in it, I think no matter what cards you get, it's going to be an L. Like you just need to have at least one. I'm going to guess that we're going to get a second pack in the market because it just seems like with the amount of packs they've been putting out, it only makes sense for them to put another one, another Show Classic choice pack with new cards. But we got to get at least one of these packs in this program. Like STS, like you need, if you're not listening to everything that everybody's saying on Twitter, just give us like one free pack in that and people will not complain. They'll be okay with it, I think. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with mini seasons. I'm sure I'll do it just to get. I hopefully at least once you'll be able to get like XP for it. And then I would guess that we probably are going to get another set of season awards stuff because I think that's been coming out every Friday so far. So you'd think like that's not on the calendar, but
yeah, that's right. That has been like every Friday because I know at first they were doing it twice. They did it like twice in 1 week at first, and then after that it's been every Friday. So
they should do it twice. It should be like Tuesdays, like a conquest map, okay, but like you should give us the more pipeline things. I think people would do the pack once a week and do two.
I think they should do
2 mini programs.
I think they should do 2 mini programs, and then the first one is for over the weekend performances, and then the one on like Friday is for what happened throughout the week.
Topps gives you like a million Topps Now cards to choose from in real life, so
yeah, exactly.
It's always fun stuff. I know it already feels too like Supercharge is just like I almost forget about it now because it only happens like very sporadically throughout the week. I mean, they do the vote on Monday, and then it seems like they'll kind of just randomly give people them, which like it's good, but it also, you know, it was nice at the beginning of the year when there were like 15 cards that were supercharged. Like we don't need a billion, but like we should. I feel like right now, I don't even know how many. I think a lot of them are running up, going to run out today. I think there's only 4 guys that are supercharged right now.
It's Tanner Houck, Colton Cowser, Cedric Mullins, and somebody else.
Travis d'Arnaud. And then 2 of them run out.
d'Arnaud just got supercharged, yeah.
I think Cowser and Mullins run out today. It looks like.
I think they do. I think you're right.
So if you only have like 2 or 3.
d'Arnaud just got supercharged today. Yeah.
Just a couple more.
Fun. Give me a supercharged Freddie Peralta. He's been like the best pitcher in baseball this year so far.
Jose Barrios, man. This dude has been unreal. He's on I think like a 20 and a third or something. Just over 20 innings scoreless streak right now. Hasn't allowed a run in his last 3 starts, I think.
I love to see it. I was a fan of him in Minnesota, so it's cool to see him kind of get it together.
He also should have max durability. You want to know the most fun fact about Jose Barrios that I think is like one of the craziest things in all of baseball, especially these days? Since he's been like called up full time, he has not missed a single scheduled start in like 7 seasons or 8 seasons. Like he hasn't missed one.
Sounds like 88 durability to me.
Yeah. He's made 32 starts in every full season, and then whatever the COVID one, he made like 20 or 18, whatever it was, that would have like he made his start every 5th day for his entire career. It's crazy.
That's stupid.
Like he hasn't even like had the flu and had to like miss one start. Like it's kind of crazy.
No kids, no nothing.
Right?
Wild.
It's actually insane because I don't think any other pitcher can say that for that long. He's not even a gold. Like he's got to go up on Friday.
Oh, he's probably going to be on Diamond Watch.
I don't know if he would jump that high. I mean, I think
maybe
he should.
Maybe like an 80, maybe like an 83, 84.
Or he'll get like maybe he'll go up to gold and he'll get like a season award card. If he's the pack card, I would be like, it would be hard for me to not buy him. Now that I have live series collection done, any stubs that I get, I can just like keep banking them now, and so I can buy cards that I like when they come out.
Yeah, I started buying cards last night, and I was like, why am I doing this? I'm not going to enjoy. I don't care about having Babe Ruth, but I do want him to get him. I do kind of want to get Babe just for specifically that reason is just so that I can just, all the stubs I earn from players, I can just sell after that.
Yeah. It's nice to just have it done. That's kind of why I did it. Like, I don't care so much about the card, but I just like having it done. So I don't have to worry about like getting it done later or whatever.
I never think about that aspect of it until somebody brings it up. It's like, yeah, then you could just sell everything and don't ever have to worry about it. Like you could just quick sell everything if you wanted to, except for obviously like the higher or like the good cards that are going up for good prices and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. Like I bought all of the Astros, but I haven't completed the Astros collection yet because I still have Jordan and he's going for like almost 100K almost every day. So it's like,
well, actually, it's interesting. Like guys like that, it's almost good to like. You kind of want to wait and see what happens on Friday because if he goes up, maybe then you do sell, and if he goes down, then whatever, then you just lock him in. Or
imagine he goes up to. He's already a 90. Like imagine if he goes up to like a 93, 94. He's gonna be like, He's going to cost like 400,000.
He might. I
And
mean,
then I'll just cash out on it.
Trout might go up. Like he's been playing crazy.
He should go up.
Like
Him,
Mookie,
Ohtani,
Mookie
Betts,
could go
all
up.
those guys should all go up.
Yeah,
Betts will probably go up to the best player in the game. He should.
He's
been the best player in baseball.
I feel like it's hard to find guys that I think right now are gold that would go diamond, but there's lots of guys that are diamond that I think could go higher. Like Juan Soto's only an 85. Like he should be a 90 plus.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm like Bo and Vlad might go down to gold. They've been kind of mediocre so far. I don't think they'll demote Vladdy in the first roster update just because he's the cover guy, but he might end up being a gold.
Can you imagine? I mean, they might just keep him diamond all year like an 85, like they did with Jazz Chisholm.
I don't know. They did not do
they
that with
never,
Javi Baez.
they never demoted him past the diamond.
They really didn't last year? Crazy.
Nope. He was a diamond the entire year. Which I thought was interesting because I'm like, that's your cover guy and everything, but man, it just seemed odd that he was having not that great of a year. I think he was hurt a good chunk of the year too, but I mean, obviously they're not going to fault him for that, but it just seemed odd.
Yeah.
But man, are you fully done with Team Affinity?
I am. I finished it like just before I left for the weekend.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You did leave for the weekend. I have the AL East left, and I'm actually currently in the middle of a game versus the CPU, and I'm pretty sure I just got like 60,000 like XP towards it because it was like the strikeouts, the RBIs, all that stuff. I think I was at like 55% before this game was over with, and now I just scored 22 runs on veteran, so we'll see what happens.
That's always that's a nice thing about how they have Team Affinity set up now. Play like a couple games, and then all of a sudden you'll just get a whole bunch of progress after you finish one of the games.
I'm up to 72% now. I have the Red Sox, the Rays. Oh yeah, I'll have all this stuff done fairly quickly.
Yeah, right now I just have like some online stuff to do if I want to try and get everything done. Events and ranked basically is it. We'll see. I'm trying to keep my hopes high or be optimistic about this Conquest map that it'll at least give us either a fun card or a few good packs. Like that's like, we'll see. Because if it's just like, oh, here's like a 6 Stronghold Conquest that gets you like a 5-pack bundle, then it's like, okay, who cares? Like that was pointless. Or some XP out of it. Like even like if you get like 5,000 to 10,000 XP, like if that's what the reward is for it. So I'm getting so close to getting my boss pack because I'm a crazy person.
Yeah, you are.
946,000 XP. We're so close. We're close. Actually, if I did like the ranked program, I'd be really close. Might have to do that the next few days. Play some ranked.
I just got that Cedane Rafaela card for the Red Sox, and now I got him. I got two more bosses to get, and I'm good with that. So that's helpful. Oh man, I don't know. I'm kind of over Team Affinity because I'm kind of over it. Like I said, a lot of the cards personally, this Team Affinity was not. They did not hit as hard. They didn't hit as well as the first time did. I don't know if it's just like lack of names because they're like we talked about last episode, like because it's more of like pipeline guys than anything. But like I don't know, like the AL East is usually like the one heavy hitter, or like the NL East rather is like usually a heavy hitter for these Team Affinity packs, and the pitchers are okay, but it's like they're prospect cards. So like a lot of people like myself aren't really big into the prospect cards. And the other big name guy is Eddie Matthews, which he's cracked. But then it's like Joey Meneses is the Nationals guy. And yeah, he hits well, but there's a lot of other people that you could put at first base or third base that are better than him.
Yeah, it's like the gift and the curse of Team Affinity of like, it's hard to, when you're going to give us 90 cards per season, like 3 cards in each team, like trying to make as many of them kind of good and usable as possible.
Yeah,
that's what I always find with Team Affinity. It's just like, it's when you're doing, especially when they're doing it like this, it's like, it's almost like too much. But
yeah, it can be. How did you get Al Leiter yet, or are you still a little bit of ways from him?
No, I have Rich Aurelia.
Yep, me too.
I've collected 164 cards. I have more than that. I could collect up to 188 right now, but that's like locking in everything that's sellable at this point, which I don't really know why I'm holding on to any of it, because I probably won't actually like really sell any of these. I mean, I don't think anything's really going for much, but it's always nice to kind of, if you can keep like 100K worth of cards around just in case something comes out that I want to spend stubs on.
That's kind of how I'm doing it too.
I bought like all those random golds.
Me too. I bought everything at the bottom up until like Colton Wong. I didn't buy because he's like 900 stubs, and Austin Meadows is like 700 stubs, and like those are the only two I haven't bought out of like the golds. But once you get into the diamonds, I have everything except for those two from gold down.
Yeah.
So, but like like these freaking BR cards are still going for like Jorge Soler's going for 8150 right now, like nuts.
Yeah, I was thinking of buying like all those low.
Willie Castro's going for 22K. I should just sell him. He's
That's
going
crazy.
for so much.
Should have bought like 1 million of them. Apparently, 22K for Willie Castro. That's actually.
Remember when everybody couldn't get Wade Box? He's down to 11K now because everybody's got the BR done and all that, the events done and everything with him.
Man, it
was a BR game. You just need to get a base hit with a BR game.
I locked in.
I actually got a guy on stream message me he was his leadoff guy in a BR game. He's just messaged me. He was like, "Hey, can I just get a bunt single?" And I'm like, "Sure, if you let me win." He goes, "All right, cool." And then he bunts it, and I pick it up, and I run with the pitcher, and then I throw it, and it gave him an error. So I was like, shit. All right, well, you got to come in through and get a better base hit. So I just threw him fastballs down the middle his next time, and he just hit like a double over my head.
That's funny.
But he was just like letting me hit home runs and stuff like that too. So I was like, this helps.
Yeah,
I was like, I just need
progress.
I need points with those guys. And well, actually, I had most of that progress. I think actually after that game, I think I had one more game to play after that one is when I got Ryan Braun unlocked. So not too bad. Not too bad at all.
In this, I should play a couple BR games to get my 20,000 PXP. I'm very close to that, and that would give me 25 points. That would get me, I guess, just a ball and pack. 5K XP. Tempting.
Oh, I got that already. I got the 5K XP and the ball and pack already. I just got the 10 pack, the 3,000 stubs, and the 20 pack left to get, which I'm not gonna do because I don't have any reason to want to play BR anymore until the new one drops. Because I have all of the missions done except for just like the wins, and then I still have Tommy Pham and Brandon Drury to get points with, but that's only 8 points, so that doesn't even get me to the 10 pack that I need to get. So it's like I'm not gonna waste my time doing it anymore. I just need to really focus on these events, which I'm at 3 wins right now. Like I just haven't paid as close attention to it as I should have.
Should at least be able to get to 10. Get that sweet Barry Larkin.
Oh man, that sweet swinging Barry Larkin. This has got to be the worst Barry Larkin card ever. It's not good.
Well, it's just like under 60 power, both sides is like you can't even do anything with that unless you're putting him like double Reds captain boosts, which like I don't know anybody who's taken the Reds captains out of those packs. I don't even know who the Reds captains would be. Let's go find out real quick. Let's go.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go look and find out. They aren't even buyable. So
Eugenio Suarez and Sonny Gray. Actually, Suarez probably would be. Plus he's double power.
I think that's like 15 power each side, I believe.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No.
Sonny Gray would give you plus 15 contact. So, I mean, yeah, if you did the double boost with that, I mean, then you'd have 71 power.
Yeah. I said also my goal this year is I want to try to get as many of the Brewers flashback cards as I can this year, just in case. And I'm only missing 3, which are the 3 that you have to buy. So I have everything else. I have Jefferson Cuero. I don't have, right? Reese Hoskins and Richie Sexton. Or I bought Richie Sexton. I'm sorry. And Joey Ortiz I don't have. But I did buy Richie Sexton, and he actually is. I'm batting 467 with him in 8 games. online. So
Nice.
he's
At
pretty
least
cracked.
none of them are like too crazy expensive. Under 20K is not crazy.
No,
It's
I
kind of
should just go.
annoying if
I should just
to
go
buy
sell all
all
my
of them, but
BR cards and.
yeah, I've been like
Yeah, but I also haven't done like the rank seasons. I don't think I've gotten up to the rank seasons reward yet. Where am I at in the program for that? I'm only at 10 points, so I haven't even gotten there, and I'm only ranked like 452 because I just haven't played.
Yeah.
So like I haven't gotten to Mike Lowell yet, which he's only 3K, so like I could just buy him. But yeah, I don't know. Fuck these World Series rewards look juicy.
I gotta play ranked. I just need to at least get to 700 for a vault pack. I think I'll find somebody to play some co-op with. What am I at? I'm at 450 in co-op. 550.
I haven't played co-op since I played with you and Jamie that one night.
Night one, the very first night.
Yeah, very first night.
Very first night.
In the sweat fest.
Jamie and I played a bunch. Like we played a lot in the first like 2 weeks, but I haven't played co-op since that. But I should. I mean, at least you get innings fast. It's kind of sucks that you can't get any other progress besides innings through co-op.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Got to go get me this Alejandro Kirk so I can sell it because I bought him. I spent like 30K to buy him, and now he's like 10K, 14.
Yeah. All that just to have a guy.
Just to have a guy that I haven't used at all yet. He's just sitting there. But I have to collect the Jays cards. Like if nothing else, I will have every Blue Jays card that comes out in this game.
Makes sense. That's kind of, that's how I am with the Brewers too. It's like I want to get all the Brewers done as I can. I'm at 5585 PXP with Yelich, so I'm 3K away, a little less than 3K away from P5ing him. So
yeah, I'm really close.
Only 320 people have P5'd him. So
I'm really close with that Hyper Vlad. 72,
also have
77.
Alberto, Termar, Johnson, Dylan Cruz. All these guys are P4 for me. I don't know if I have anybody else that's P4 on offense. I don't think. Those are the main guys that I've been using. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Griffey's only P3 for me because I was using Dylan Cruz because, like I said, I was trying to just get him up. Plus, he kind of plays a little bit better than Griffey, even though Griffey is Griffey.
Trying to look who I have for P4s. Griffey, Live Series Trout, that Vladdy, Seager, Corey Seager, Justin Turner, P4. Oh, yeah. I feel like maybe there's some other guys.
I think it's going to be tough for this Adalberto Mondesi to come out of my lineup too. He's so good, so fast, and he's a switch hitter.
I never took him. That's like one of the ones I'm like, but I don't know. I wanted my Springer and Kiermaier because I'm a homer. Jays homer.
Bobby Witt. Gotta love Bobby Witt too. That Lightning card is disgusting. I love the card art. Plus, they got him in the cool KC unis. I like those unis a lot.
Oh, they're City Connect ones. Speaking of, have you seen the Mets City Connect?
I did. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
They might be my least favorite ones out of every single one I've seen.
That's what I said. The same thing. I posted that in my Discord. I said these got to be the worst City Connect unis ever. I know a lot of people really like them, but I was like, because I like the Mets regular uniforms. Like I don't hate the Mets black unis. Probably are some of the best in baseball, personally. But it's also like, I don't
know, the weird black on dark gray,
the pink or the purple or whatever they got.
I don't mind the purple. I almost feel like there should be a little bit more purple on it. Like it, I don't know. And then the hat with the bridge on it is
I don't like that. I don't hate that. I just didn't like the uniform. It just looks too Yankee-ish. Look, it looks like you're the Yankees' little brothers. But then, I just wasn't a big fan. I know we're going to get a conquest map for that, I'm sure.
Oh, maybe that's what our conquest is tomorrow.
Can you imagine?
Hopefully something better than that. Well, I feel like maybe it'll be Friday because I think that's when they're supposed to wear them for the first time. I think Friday is like the City Connect day around the league. If you're playing at home on a Friday, then you wear your City Connects. But yeah, after seeing the Phillies and now this one, I'm like, my hopes for the Jays one is like kind of low. I just hope it's good. I have no idea what to expect. But ours, we get the reveal on, I think, May 30th for the Jays. So in like a month, and then the next day, 31st, is when they wear them for the first time. So that's a Friday. It'll be interesting. Maybe some other cool ones.
Yeah, I think I don't remember however many teams there are supposed to be left, but
I think there's like 6 more.
I don't know.
The Cardinals,
Probably.
I think, the Dodgers, the Twins. No, not Seattle. Seattle got theirs last year. I forget who else. I think there were 8 in total this year. Basically every team who hasn't had one, I think, except for Oakland. Because obviously, like, nobody wants to make Oakland.
Detroit's getting one this year too.
Yeah, Detroit.
Which I know my buddy Freezer, he's a huge Detroit fan, and he thinks that his team has the single worst uniforms ever. And he goes, every time they bring out an alternate, it's either gray or white. So he's like really hoping that it's not either because they already wear gray or white only. So
orange.
I hope not.
Something
their
to
burnt
do
orange is their burnt orange is gross too.
Automobiles or
yeah, probably.
I don't know.
Man, looking at my live series collection, I only have the Dodgers and the Braves left in the National League, but it's the Dodgers and the Braves, so it's like the big boys.
You need all Mookie and Ohtani and Acuna.
I need Mookie, Ohtani, Freddie, Kershaw. I still have some of the golds I haven't bought because they're still pretty expensive, and then I need Acuna, Strider, Olsen. Like I need all those guys. Like I have Riley and Michael Harris too. I just don't have Ozzy, but yeah, and then actually in like for the freaking Rangers, I only need Corey Seager, but he's expensive. I need Mike Trout. He's expensive. Like I said, the Astros I have done, but I just haven't collected it because I collected everybody except for Jordan because he's still expensive. But then the Yankees I got to do, and then the Orioles I could do.
You should just collect them. Like that card is good. It's not going to get worse unless, I guess, if you want the 90,000, but the hard thing is going to be if you sell them and then like having to buy them back later is always annoying.
That's what I did with Mike Trout opening night a couple years ago. I sold him for like $350K night one, and it took me like 4 months to pull him again. I think I eventually had to buy them because I was like, whatever, I'm just going to buy them.
That's my move. Save.
I screwed up because now there's a card on the Orioles who David Buenelos. He's $999 sell now, but no buy orders, so I can't buy him. Something told me like couple nights ago to just buy freaking Felix Bautista because I pulled Adley already, so it's like I should have just bought Felix and closed him out. But nope, now it's gonna be like that guy from the Angels all over again.
Yeah,
the guy that everybody got for free on Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody wanted to get Chipper. Maybe that was the live series collection was Chipper at the time. And nobody, like, if you didn't have the Angels done, you couldn't get them.
Well, there's like somebody just sold. He went down to 950. So like literally as we just talked. So if you want to spend 1,000 stubs on a bronze, I guess you still have to buy Felix Bautista too.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I only have 17K stubs right now. Like I said, I was up to a bunch, and then I was buying cards last night in the live series to like get teams done. Like I think I bought enough to buy like the Mariners. I got done because I was only missing J-Rod and Castillo, and they both went under like 4,500. So I was like, I'll just buy those guys, stuff like that. Like,
I wonder if these barrier breakers will start to go up soon. No, like once everybody's done that the Jackie Robinson program.
I did buy one of each of those. That's another thing I spent my stubs on that I could try to sell. Because like I said, I like having the Vladdy card if I could get them, but it's not like the end of the world if I don't have them. I also know that what's going to happen though, they're going to put out a collection, and then I'm going to sell everything, and then I'm going to want the collection, and then it's going to cost me like double to get the cards that I just sold. But that's why you play the game, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Play it. At least you can do it how you want. You ain't got to worry about nothing.
Oh yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to see how this content goes this week. Tomorrow, whatever, Conquest, cool. Friday, we'll see. Maybe there's some fun stuff in Friday. Roster update. They're always just kind of fun. It's always fun to see who goes up and who goes down, whether or not you're investing or not. Show Classics program has potential. Mini seasons is mini seasons. So unless the card's amazing, 80% of people probably won't even bother. But if you get some XP, that'll be the thing. If they put like another 20K, 25K XP like they did with the first one, I think everybody will kind of want to do it because it's something that takes a bunch of time. And if you get 25,000 XP out of it,
that's
then
true.
it's like kind of, well, at least it's like something to do that will pay off in the end. But I don't know.
True.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But
also, by the way, Ryan Braun rakes. By the way,
I haven't used him much.
I hit a tank with him and I got rage quit as soon as the ball left the arena. I was like, yes.
That's like the best and the worst because you're like, I love getting rage quits, but just let the
ball land.
Just let the ball land and quit so I get the PXP and everything for it.
I was saying they updated his no doubt home run animation to where it's not like he just stands there and looks at the ball. He like just flips the bat and just takes off, which is what he used to do in real life. Which is awesome to see. So it was always cool. Like he just just kind of chucks it behind him a little bit and then just takes off. He doesn't look at it really or anything. I mean, he would sometimes, but it was very rare. But he doesn't have a goofy one either, which is good to see because I like when guys have the more of the realistic ones.
Not like the Jorge Polanco where he does like a spin.
The spin, yeah.
On the right side. He does
Mike Trout, the Mike Trout Tops Now card where he just launches the bat 700 farther than he hits the ball.
That's the same one as his live series has the same one. He just launches the bat.
Oh, does he now? Yeah. Oh, because he didn't never have that one before. I was like,
they put it in this year.
Silly.
Yeah.
Fun.
Well, all right, dude. Any other last things to add on this week? I mean, there wasn't a crazy amount of content this week. So, I mean, hopefully next week we'll have a little bit more to talk about. And we've been talking about this a little bit, but people listening, we're going to try and line up a few guests to come on the show and give us their thoughts on the game this year. So look out for that in the next couple weeks. If we can get some stuff lined up with some people.
Got some things rolling.
Yes, more to come. And, we're always here just to chit chat, give our thoughts. But any final thoughts for the week there?
Mr. Jake? Don't use that stupid stadium that somebody discovered.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. We should I haven't seen it yet. I barely played since this was a thing. I saw it on Twitter though. Like the stadium, I saw it on Twitter. The infield is just full of brick walls, and you can't see anything. It's just
full of batter's eyes everywhere. Yeah, you can't see anything. Don't use that stadium.
Fix that right now, STS. Get rid of it.
I don't know how they fix it. I don't know how you fix it because it's just part of a custom stadium.
I don't know. Ban.
It's like unless you just make it to where you
can't.
Anyway,
I think take custom stadiums out of online play altogether.
I agree.
I feel like it causes a lot of issues and stuff anyways.
Some of the custom stadiums are cool, but yeah, I agree that they shouldn't be used for online play. I don't ever use them for online play. I feel cheesy if I use one of my offline stadiums online.
Yeah.
Because then it just seems odd. Unless I have like last year, my buddy made one for the one tournament I was in, the Roger Dorn Classic. So he made like a Roger Dorn major league kind of themed stadium, but it was like pretty low elevation and stuff like that, so that not everybody was hitting. Like if you hit the ball out, you really you hit it well. Like you weren't getting early or late home run swings. Like they damn near had to be perfects. And like I think he made it hard to hit the ball out of center field and everything like that. So it was fun. But yeah. But no, man, other than that, that was going to be my my go home line is don't use that stupid don't look for that stadium and don't use it because it's just I look at you differently if you're one of those people who do that.
You will be judged.
You will be absolutely judged.
Be judged harshly. You'll be judged
harshly. Joey Ortiz has gone up to 17K now, so he's gone up since we've been recording.
Buy him now before that pack is gone.
Yeah. No, I'll just buy him in the market when his price tanks.
Yeah, once they start giving out some free packs, it'll come. They'll come. Well, all right, everyone. Thanks for joining us here at the On Deck Circle. Whether you're watching on YouTube or listening on any of the podcast things that you listen to podcasts on, we appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Always much love.
Find us here generally, more or less weekly. We're busy people with kids, so we're just trying to, whenever we can get this scheduled in, we do it. Usually Mondays we record, Tuesday I upload, but last week was a little bit different.
The goal is to talk about MLB The Show as much as possible.
We talk about it a lot offline, so we want to bring our thoughts to you here. And Ramon, send us a care package next week. Next year.
Yeah, next week.
I know you have one of those Vladdy cards lying around. I don't need the rest of it. Just ship one of those up to Canada for me. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Have a great week, and long live MLB The Show.
Peace. You guys have a good one.